Hello there, once again, it's Anton from Anton and Bay. I had a couple of individual comics that I ordered this week. I'm not trying to get bulk, I'm not trying to build a massive collection anymore. I'm done with that. However, I am trying to maybe finish a few series that I don't have finished. So recently I picked up an issue of Prime that completed my run of Ultraverse Prime from Malibu. And that really got me thinking, man, I've never finished my run of Mantra, and I started to see what I was missing, and I was missing one issue 23 of the original series, Volume 1 of Mantra. So I was like, well, hell, I'll just order that issue. And I was lucky enough to find a guy who would sell me the comic and ship it for $5. So this is a $5 book, which means I paid twice what the cover is. Normally, this would be probably in a bargain bin for $1 somewhere, but the odds of finding some of your later issue Ultraverse is extremely hard and extremely rare. Species had just come out, meaning this is 1995. I'm a big fan of Ultraverse. I'm a big fan of Malibu. And this is Mantra. One of the characters I know in the Ultraverse that I know the absolute least about, because of all the series that I completed and read and got into, I never could find mantras easily. So I always just grab a couple here and there when I would see them. I'm like, okay, well, I don't have any of those, so I just grab them. And I kind of didn't know what I have, so I've got a big pile of Mantra, and I went through and dug through and figured out what I had of the series, and it came up I was one issue short from having a complete run. So I can actually read through it now and kind of get the gist of it and read it. And I'm looking forward to doing that in its entirety and kind of see how it all fits together with the rest of the Malibu Ultraverse. I might do a video on it. I can't remember if I've ever featured a Mantra video before. Like I said, it's my least known of all of the Ultraverse titles, except I do know that Mantra is a woman's body who's some sort of like housewife slash ancient, well, she's got magic blood, but she gets possessed or taken over by the body of an ancient male warrior who inhabits her body. So it's a man's mind and soul and everything in this woman's body. And of course, there's, I'm sure, some hijinks that ensue with that. But he ends up, because he's sharing the brain with her, I did recently learn that he ends up falling in love with her because he's in her mind, so he gets to know her quite well. And I think they end up together after he gets his own body, which is kind of weird. Very weird, but this is Malibu. This is Ultraverse. There was very weird things happening. So, usually was. Up until Marvel bought it and killed all of them. Next up, this was an issue, just for nostalgia's sake, I wanted to pick up. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventure Series, issue number 55. This is Terracide 103. This was a very sad issue for me. Slash had just passed away. He had just died. I remember that. History belongs to those who create it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. So they get shot down. The turtles are having a rough go. Ooh, Slash has not died yet. Slash does die soon. So the Mutanimals have all been killed. And that is what the gist of the book is. And it's very sad. Slash is grieving. Candace, this particular shot showed it a lot, and I was always like fairly devastated by it. So this is Candace. She was in love with Mondo Gecko. Mondo Gecko has been killed. Leatherhead has been killed. Jaguar has been killed. Man Ray has been killed. Dreadmon has been killed. And Wingnut and Screwloose have all been killed. And this is in an Archie book. This was pretty intense. I don't remember a whole lot of what else was going on. I remember there's some annoying devil guy who shows up. And I know that there's an old set of turtles that's with him right now, old Donatello and old Leonardo, or old Donatello and old Raphael. I just remember these were incredibly heavy issues. And it was just an issue I wanted back. I don't know, something about it just got me. I was like, yeah, I need to see that. Ninjara, who is actually, I think, from a different comic book company, because I think she went on to do other comics. And there they get to see themselves and meet them. Null, this guy was awful. And this is Kid Terra, if I remember right. Friend of the Ninja Turtles. He was an enemy at one point. He became a friend. Yeah, no, what a jackass. Beauty and the Beast. Heck of a story. However, since I got this, because I came across this, now this, I wanted to talk about at some point, and really drive home. When me and my brother first bought some of our first comics, we bought Archie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 13. And we loved it. I don't have it anymore. That was another one I really would miss. And we couldn't wait for issue 14. In fact, we both bought it together and split it because we was poor. And this was $1. And I remember that this was 1990. Would have been 9 at the time. And we were very excited. Number 4, new character. Look at the cover, it looks great. And this was the first case of comic book disappointment I think I ever really had. Because I don't know what the hell happened with this art inside. It's awful. These turtles look awful. And I just remember, I'm like, everybody else looks fairly normal. Why did they draw the turtles with these tiny heads? And they looked terrible. I think this is the only issue in the entire run that looks this way. But damn. We were so depressed over this. And I wanted to open it up and just relive how angry that made us feel. Look at that. Look at that. That looks great. This is horrible. Oh, it's so bad. April looks fine. Everybody else looks fine. The Jaguar looks fine. Actually, April looks great. What in the world was going on with everybody else? Just looks awful. Awful, awful, awful. So anyway, I just had to share that immense disappointment. There's Null. Very soon you see Dreadman. And these characters, they do die, of course. Like there. That's why I got it. I don't open in the beginning. This is his first appearance. This, of course, is his last because he's dead now. And so is Dreadmon, who appears a couple issues later. Anyway, I wanted to share that because I'm sure you've had that thing where you judged the book by its cover and it was crap inside. And that was one of them. And that is my story. That's my story of 3 comics that I got. These 2 I just got this week. This one I've had floating around somewhere for a long time. Well, I sold a great deal of my Ninja Turtle comics. Mostly, pretty much all of them. I never did have that one since I was a kid. Anyway, that's my story. Catch you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for your patience. And let me know in the comments if you ever had a comic that just the art inside just angered you. This one angers me. Anyway, Catch you guys later. Bye.